Hello kawan Rehan, today I will tell you a story from Royal Reader Book. Here we go. Try again part 1. Have you finished your lesson, George? Said Mr. Prentice to his son who had laid aside his book and was busily engaged in making last paper kite. No father, replied George hanging down his head. Why not, my son? Because it is so difficult, father. I am sure that I shall never learn it. Besides, I could not remember it after I had learned it. My memory is so bad. If I were to promise you a holiday on the 30th of month after next, do you think you would forget the date? No, I'm pretty sure that I should not. You are first rate at skating and flying your kite, and playing at ball and marbles, are you not? Yes, father. And yet you cannot learn your lesson. My dear boy, you are deceiving yourself. You can learn as well as anyone if you will only try. But have I not tried, father? Again urged George. Well, try again. Come, for this afternoon, lay aside that kite you are making and give another effort to get your lesson ready. Be in earnest and you will soon learn it. To show you that it only requires perseverance, I will tell you a story. One of the dullest boys at a village school more than 30 years ago went up to repeat his lesson one morning and, as usual, did not know it. Go to your seat, said the teacher angrily. If you don't pay more attention to your lessons, you will never be fit for anything. The poor boy stole off to his seat and bent his eyes again upon his lesson. It is of no use. I cannot learn, he said in a whisper to a companion who sat near him. You must try hard, replied the kind-hearted boy. I have tried, but it is of no use. I may just as well give up at once. Try again, Henry, whispered his companion in an earnest and encouraging tone. The summary of part 1 is a boy who could beat all his companions at their games was unable to learn his lesson or to remember it after it was learned. To show him that he was deceiving himself and that it only required perseverance, his father told him a story. Now we come to try again part 2. These two little words gave him a fresh impulse, and he bent his mind again to his task. Gradually, he began to find the sentences lingering in his memory, and soon, to his surprise and pleasure, the whole lesson was mastered. He then rose from his seat and proceeded to the teacher's desk. What do you want now? Asked the teacher. To say my lesson, sir. You did not try half an hour ago? Yes, but I can say it now, sir, said the boy. Go on then. Henry commenced and repeated the whole lesson without missing a word. The master gave him a look of pleasure as he handed back his book. From that day, continued Mr. Prentice, there was no boy in the school who learns more rapidly than Henry. From that day till the present hour, he has been a student and he now urges his son George to try again, as he tried. And was it indeed you, father? Asked his son, eagerly looking up into the face of his kind parents. Yes, my child, that dull boy was your own father in his early years. Then I will try again, said George, in a decided tone and flinging aside his half-made kite. He turned and re-entered the house and was soon bending in earnest attention over his lesson. Well, what success, George? Asked Mr. Prentice as the family gathered around the tea table. I learned the lesson, father, replied the boy. I can say every word of it. Did you find it hard work? Not so very hard after I had once made up my mind that I would learn it. Indeed, I never stopped to think as I usually do, but went right on until I had mastered every sentence. May you never forget this lesson, my son, said Mr. Prentice. You now possess the secret of success. It lies in never stopping to think about a task being difficult or tiresome, but in going steadily on with the fixed determination to succeed. And the summary of the story is the story his father told Josh was but his own yacht. When a boy, he had been idle and dull. Once a companion had urged him to try again. He had done so and had succeeded, and only then but over afterwards. George took the hints and succeeded on his father had done. Okay, kawan Rehan, that is the story for today. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.